There are new details this morning about the bomb threat at the home of the judge who's presiding over Donald Trump's civil fraud trial. Police say the threat was unfounded and said it was a swatting incident. You're hearing that a lot more these days. Swatting is that dangerous practice where fake emergency calls are made that then cause SWAT teams to show up at people's homes. Officials say they've seen an uptick, too, in the disturbing trend. CNN's Renee Marsh has more.
He claimed that I had shot my wife.
Ohio's Attorney General Dave Yost.
They had shot their spouse and that they had somebody else tied up.
And Georgia Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones. Both police say targets of a dangerous trend on the rise called swatting. It's a hoax where the caller makes a panicked false report to 911 about a violent crime in progress at their target's home, triggering a large police response with armed officers, like the one Georgia State Senator Clint Dixon experienced when he says he was swatted on Christmas Day.
I went to the front door and opened the door and answered the door and was met by 6 officers that were carrying ARs.
Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene says she was targeted the same day. The police report says the caller told an emergency dispatcher he shot his girlfriend, and Greene's home was the scene of the crime.
The intent is to harass the individual who's the subject of the swatting call, but there are serious consequences potentially. Officers responding very quickly to the scene, thinking that there's some major crime in progress, which puts the person who is the subject of the swatting at risk.
In a divisive and toxic political environment, both Republican and Democratic political figures seem to be increasingly the targets, many of them viewed by Trump supporters as political opponents. This Sunday, D.C. police responded to a 911 call for a shooting at the home of the federal judge in Donald Trump's election interference case. The police report says once units arrived, they realized the judge was not injured and there was no one in her home. Last month, Jack Smith, the Justice Department special counsel overseeing 2 federal cases against Donald Trump, was swatted, a law enforcement source tells CNN. So was Maine's Secretary of State after she ruled Trump ineligible to appear on the state's ballot. And just hours before Thursday's closing arguments, a bomb threat at the home of the judge presiding over Trump's civil trial.
These threats of violence are unacceptable. They threaten the fabric of our democracy.
In May, the FBI set up a database to track swatting cases for the first time. Since then, the agency says it has received more than 500 reports. But finding the perpetrators, who often mask their caller ID data, can be difficult, and that's why political figures who have fallen victim to the crime are urging Congress to act.
If there was, a federal law on the books giving that this person is calling from another state, that, you'd have that jurisdiction and hopefully be able to apprehend those folks more effectively.
As elections draw near, states are doing what Congress has not. Last year, Ohio passed a law making swatting a felony, and Georgia has drafted similar legislation.
Well, it's not just high-profile political figures falling victim to swatting. It runs the gamut from Jewish and other religious institutions, government buildings, schools, to election workers and members of the military. Now, law enforcement stresses that this is a dangerous hoax. They point to a 28-year-old Kansas man who was actually killed after someone called in a fake 911 emergency about a hostage situation at his home. Renee Marsh, CNN, Washington.
So scary.